I think that's what it's called. Excuse me if I'm wrong. I saw one at AMS. First time I've seen one. It's beautiful. It was made by Nissan. I think it's called the GTR. As you can tell, I'm not fluent in automotive, vehicles, I suppose. It's just I never really got into this when I was a kid. Now, it's definitely something I got into through my buddy. He just kind of showed me what these things are made of, and I'm getting that age where I can afford to get machinery like this and love it. Anyway, that's a little bit about me and how I came about to getting this Evo. It's just a random decision. I said screw it. I had a Lancer, a basic model, nothing crazy. And then my buddy, being a gearhead, he's like, hey, check this Evo out. I'm like, what's an Evo? And I just fell in love. The way it looks like a badass coming down the road with that front grille. Kind of brings me to my next point. Some things I did to this. I did some badging. Basically, I plasti dipped the front end, the emblem, the side blinkers, and I also removed the Lancer off the back, and I plasti dipped the emblem and the Evolution. I think it looks sick. I still want people to know what kind of car this is. I'm not looking to be like a car to, like, say for a Corvette pulls up to me, some 50-year-old dude going through midlife crisis, and he's like, hey, I could probably beat this turbo vehicle. I got American muscle. And then, lo and behold, the fucking, excuse my language, the Evo just blows him out of the water, just keeps, depending on his mods, but it's possible. But, we can keep up with that Corvette if you haven't invested a ton of money into upgrades. It's basically pretty badass. You just literally get behind the seat of this thing stock and be able just to keep up with all these $50,000-$60,000 vehicles. They'll probably beat you, but I didn't want that to happen, so that's why I started upgrading. So probably ranting right now, but I enjoy a little power, a little extra power. Some friends warned me, be careful once you start upgrading, you're not gonna want to stop. It just keeps you going. You get that power, but then you want to have a little more. So obviously you can tell it sounds amazing, but you're gonna want a little more. Right now I'm comfortable where I'm at. I will get a turbo later, like I said, but that's when I garage this, when I get my house. And when you're going over thinking about getting this vehicle, that's one thing. When you start going with the higher tier vehicles, I would really recommend paying attention to where you live. How crazy are the people around there? Most everyone on the road's a little crazy, right? But like when it comes to where you park it, be really careful. I thought it would be okay if I just park in between other vehicles. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done, and I got tagged by that girl twice. She gets high, whatever, drunk, and just hits my vehicle when she comes home. And it's all an assumption, but it's probably how it happened. Or I didn't do anything to make her mad. But the point is that park it as far away from vehicles as you can, because people love to hit nice things. Even if they don't even realize it, it just happens. I don't know why. That's how I feel anyway. So I park it where no one else is, and I take a little extra walk to my apartment. That's if you live in an apartment, guys and girls. But if you are living at your home, or you know, you have a garage and you have a little space to put it in, I'd recommend doing that, you know, or who wouldn't, you know. The garage is a beautiful thing, people, and I kind of regret not parking away from everyone else, so just don't do it, you know, like, oh, I got 5 feet to get to, you know, 5 feet versus, you know, a 50-foot walk to my door from the apartment parking space. Take the 50 feet, because number one, your car is not, you know, less likely to get fucking hit. Number two, you get a little exercise. So fuck it, just do it, guys. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. I'm just going to continue to drive to the car wash here. Just tell me what you think in the comments below. Just keep in mind, you know, I am rather new to this, so if you guys, you know, have constructive criticism, please give it to me. But don't be an asshole. Just in closing, I really love this vehicle. I think anyone who, you know, even if you're not into the whole performance aspect of vehicles, you will love this. Even seasoned drivers love this. Just getting into a stock one. The seats are amazing. Like people are stationary on the road when they're driving. It's just, it feels like you really have control. You can't beat it. Anyway, Ed Grant. About a mile away from my car wash. It's not supposed to rain for a few days, so I'm pretty excited. Hopefully this video turns out alright. Never easy talking to yourself, but you know, I just like to re-emphasize most video, you know, what people say in their videos, and everything I've kind of accumulated in knowledge for the past year. You know, I just hope I covered everything for you guys and just answered a few questions, or maybe even given you some insight to things that people don't really tell you. So, knowledge is power, especially when you're dealing with thousands of dollars costs. You don't do it right. That's the American way, guys. Just do it right. For all you foreigners, do what you do, man. Break your cars. Probably gonna edit that part later. I just see some crazy shit on YouTube from people living in other countries. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not one of those people with a closed mind. You know, I do realize there's other people out there that in the world that take care of their vehicles and have a lot of pride for it. And that's all I'm just saying. If you buy this and you can afford to just beat it to hell, go for it, by all means. But for the average user, you know, I really recommend just having fun with it, but being responsible to a degree, and know your areas. As you can see, I don't have a sense of you have control. But let's be honest, guys, you know, if a car just decides to change lane on you, you're not going to have control anymore. You're going to lose it, you're going to wreck, and you're going to probably kill someone. So it's my little 2 cents about being safe in this vehicle. Please don't be ridiculous. Just be responsible. Take it to a place where you know no one's going to get hurt, or if you just want to let the throttle open a little bit on the road, do so, but just pay attention to what's in front of you, because just like in driving class, they'll tell you, you know, pay attention to try to scan the road as far as you can ahead, but you almost have to kind of think about what might be around the corner, and it's okay to hit the brakes. Don't kill yourself, please, and enjoy. Hope you guys like my video. Exhaust is my favorite part. Alright, I'm done playing. Probably pissing the guys off next to me.